The member for Windsor-Tecumseh.
Thank you, Speaker. We aren't wearing our poppies anymore, but we are still in the month of remembrance, so with that in mind, I'd like to put on the record a poem written recently by George Elliott Clarke. He's a former Canadian parliamentary poet laureate and a former poet laureate of Toronto. Acadia University in Nova Scotia asked Mr. Clarke to write an alternative poem to the one we all know in Flanders Fields. Here's his poem, An Armistice at Last. That great war, that war to win war, didn't. Thus, every November the 11th at 11 a.m., ardent and strident as bagpipes, we pray, baying just for that, peace at last, and a peace that lasts. Instead of studying grave plots with marble nobles, statued soldiers, the famed plus unknown dead, lifelike and stoic postures, foibles, nay, their heroics rendered them lifeless, then deathless. Now they gesture and beckon, new gallants to new fronts and success at killing or dying. Choose what reckons. If only an armistice summoned peace, not mere pause betwixt each bloody decease. Speaker, once again, we see the value in poetry and in having a poet laureate. Great Britain has had a poet laureate for something like 400 years. Canada has had one since 2002. We have them in towns, cities, and counties all across Ontario. So other provinces have them, and there's no good reason why the province of Ontario doesn't have one. And again, I call on the Conservative government to name a poet laureate for Ontario.